Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you the Fleeky versus the natural eyebrow look. Now this is what works for me, how I personally like it. I already have naturally thick-ish brows, so it doesn't take much for my natural look. But for the Fleeky brows, it is a little bit more work. So yeah, I always get a lot of comments on my eyebrows. A lot of people really like the way I do my eyebrows, which makes me really happy. But yeah, this was a requested video. I always get requests to do an eyebrow tutorial on Snapchat or something, so I figured why not do one for YouTube. I'm gonna do this eyebrow a Fleeky eyebrow and this eyebrow a natural looking eyebrow. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in. I'm a little uncomfortable. It's a little close, but I'm gonna do it for the tube. Okay, so I'm going to start on my Fleeky eyebrow, and I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate. And I'm going to be taking that with an angled brush, and I'm going to take a pretty good amount of that, and I'm going to underline my eyebrow shape. The underline, I basically just shape or trace what I already have. And I just want to make it pretty straight. Not straight across, but all evened out. I always start right about here, because if I go in with too much product, it's a lot easier to blend out here, especially because this part of the eyebrow is fully dark, and if I start over here, it could get real messy real fast, and I want that sort of gradient effect eyebrow to where it looks a little bit more natural. And before I do anything else, I just outline the top of it. It's kind of sparse right here. I think I went to go get it waxed and she ruined my life and messed it up, I don't know. But this one's a lot more sparse than this one, so I go ahead and I fill this one in a lot more. And I just go with the natural shape of my eyebrow. Just because it's sparse doesn't mean it's not there, so I just fill it in. And taking that excess and dragging it forward with a light hand. You totally don't have to do this technique. This is just my personal way, but you do you, boo. If you want full-on dark brow, you do that. And then just filling it all in. And then taking a spoolie to just blend that all out. I hardly put any product in the front unless I'm feeling crazy or something, I don't know. But I rarely do it because, like I said, I already have dark eyebrows or thick, so the way I want it to look, the front already looks like that, so I'm a happy camper. And then just going over that again to make sure all of the sparse areas are full and it's all looking nice and blended out. And if you have crazy eyebrow hairs like me, I would definitely recommend taking like a gel over, not a gel, like an eyebrow gel or a tinted gel or something to make sure that they all stay in place. And to make sure you have that sharp Instagram Fleeky eyebrow, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to clean it up. I'm just going to take a little bit because this concealer is very thick. And I'm going to be cleaning that up with the Morphe 113. It's just a flat brush. And this just helps if you made any mistakes. You want to make sure they're perfectly sharp. If you prefer a primer like for your eye base instead of concealer, then I wouldn't recommend putting this much on, but since I do, I put a lot on because then I'm just going to go in and blend it out anyways, before I put my eyeshadow. And then just kind of dragging some of the product down at the ends, and then taking my Real Technique sponge, I'm gonna blend that in. And setting that with my Coty Airspun powder. You want to make sure to set it so you don't crease. And especially me, I have a really creasy eye. And if I feel it's not sharp enough, I'm going to take my brow wiz, and I'm in the shade Ebony. I'm just gonna and I have my Fleeky eyebrow. I do this mostly when I do like my more creative looks and stuff. For the everyday look, I'm going to show you the more natural eyebrow. And now I am going to show you my natural eyebrow. This is what I do on an everyday basis, basically, if I'm going out anywhere. I just quickly fill them in a little bit, and yeah. So for this, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. And I'm basically going to be sort of repeating the steps, but with a much lighter hand. And this works really well for that natural looking, like hair-like effect. And so first things first, I'm going to spoolie out all my hair up. I could be like a villain or something with these eyebrows. And all of this is going to be using a very, very light hand and just quick little motions. And for this, I'm going to be starting in the front area and just slightly flicking the wrist. That was so dumb. And once I have that base down, definitely gonna blend it upwards in the front mostly. And same thing, I'm going to start about halfway and just flick it out. And for me personally, I could already stop there. And remember, I have very thick eyebrows already, so I don't need much. But if you have thinner eyebrows, I would definitely recommend that same technique, doing little hair-like structures with a very light hand. And you want to make sure that you get a shade that is very true to color for your eyebrows. And just make little hair-like strokes and blend it out. And repeat the steps. And a tip also, if you are really sparse in the front, also just the same thing, little light hands, but more straight up. And that is basically it. As you can tell, there's not a huge dramatic difference because, like I said before, my eyebrows are extremely thick already, or dark. So yeah. This is super simple. I do it almost every day, like before work or anything, and it takes me a minute to do both eyebrows. Unless it's a bad day, you know, a couple minutes. This is an up close of it, the Fleeky Instagram eyebrow. And this is the natural everyday eyebrow. But I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more videos like this, then just let me know. Or if you have any other ideas of videos you want to see on my channel very soon, then hit me up on Snapchat or Twitter, or comment down below, anything. And thanks for watching. Bye guys. with my eyebrows, she... Pebbles!